Welcome to the Shadow Path Diabolist podcast, your source for all things Shadow Path Diabolism, devil worship, and religious Satanism. If you're looking for a podcast that has nothing to do with the Satanic Temple or the Church of Satan, where the host actually worships the devil, you're in the right place. Now here's your host, the founder and chief minister of Devil's Mark Ministries, R.J. Womack, Brother Nero.
Hey everybody, this is Brother Nero, and this episode is all about making offerings to demonic spirits. It's going to be a short one, but it should be useful to those of you who are interested in this topic, because I got this question from someone and I've been meaning to answer it, and it's taken me a while. The first thing I want to tell you is that typically when you make offerings to demonic spirits, or at least the Romans and the Greeks used to do this, when they were making an apology to the spirits, when they'd done something wrong, they would basically give the feast to the spirits. They would burn the feast, or typically you could bury the feast, but they would give the entire feast, whatever it was, offering, sacrifice, whatever, to the spirits. If they were trying to commune with the spirits, then they would partake in whatever the offering was, whatever it may be, the fruits, the animal sacrifice, whatever it was. So that's basically one of the basic rules. If you are trying to commune with the spirits, you partake of the offering. If you apologize to the spirits, or you've done something wrong and you need to make up for it, you give them the entire offering. Now, the other important point is that you always give the gods the first choice. You always give them the best cuts of meat. You always give them the best of the offerings. You make sure that they don't have a blemish, or that the vegetables or the fruit are perfect, or as perfect as they can be. That's a typical thing as well. And you dispose of these offerings, or make the offerings, through fire or through burying them when you're dealing with infernal spirits. Typically, the Romans, the Greeks did this. The Mesoamerican tribes, the Aztecs, the Mayans, did offerings through fire most of the time when they offered things to the underworld gods. So it's a very common thing. It's a historical thing. There's a lot of history behind it. There's proof of this. So that's one of the ways to make offerings, and one of the best ways to do it, especially if you're in a place where you have to go off and do it outside, and you have to do it away from family. Say you're a teenager who can't make offerings at your home. One of the best ways to do it is, if you live near a beach, is to go make the offerings at a beach. So it's easy to, bury the offerings, of course. If you don't have access to fire, you don't have any way to burn them without drawing attention to yourself. But a lot of teenagers want to make offerings to the infernal spirits, and they don't know how to do that without drawing attention to themselves. So one of the best ways to do it, if you're near a beach, is to go to the beach and bury the offerings. And then the next question is, what do I offer? You can offer them alcohol. You can offer them things that, food offerings that you think they would like. If you look at many of the grimoires, they will tell you what the spirits like, or common things that the spirits like. Particularly the grimoire Pope Honorius has quite a bit of information about what kinds of things the spirits traditionally like. It's one of the grimoires that seems to have more information about that sort of thing. But if you're not sure what to offer, stay with simple offerings like bread offerings, alcohol offerings. Of course, if you're a teenager, you're not going to be able to give them that. So give them something that's valuable to you. Give them something that you like, as a sign of respect, if you're not sure what they will take. So if you like energy drink, buy them canned energy drink. If you like fruit juice, then buy them fruit juice. Give them a good quality energy drink, or a good quality fruit juice, or a good quality spirit, or whatever it is. But make sure you give them the best of what you have. Don't be stingy about it. That's the main thing. A lot of people that work with the infernal entities say that a lot of them like honey for whatever reason. They're particular to honey. So that's always a good offering. Honey is a good one. So I hope that helps. I hope it gives you some idea. But just remember, The main thing is that you make sure the offerings are valuable to you, that they mean something to you. They're something that you like, or they're the best quality of what you have. You don't want to give them offerings that don't mean anything. If it's something you don't like or something that you don't enjoy, if it's not a sacrifice to you, then it means nothing to them, because it has to mean something to you. It has to be of value to you to make it of value to them. Um, and like I said, one of the best ways to connect with a particular spirit that you're interested in working with is to wear their sigil around your neck, make it out of paper, hang it around your neck, and share a meal with them, sit down with them, speak to them, tell them that you're interested in them, tell them that you want to get to know them, um, have a conversation with them, especially if you really have deep feelings about the spirit or you feel drawn to the spirit. Talk to them about that. Tell them what your goals and ambitions are, and don't lie to them. Be honest with them. If you want power and you want money, then tell them that. If you want fame, then tell them that. Now, they may or may not give it to you. That's up to them. But the main thing is that you don't lie to them. Don't go to them with false pretenses. Don't go to them with bullshit. Tell them what you really want and what you really desire. Don't lie. That's the best advice I can give you. I hope it helps. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave me a message or leave me a comment on the YouTube channel, and I'll be happy to answer it for you. Until next time, guys, take care. Later.